What's going on, everybody? 404 here. This time looks like, well, I didn't say what we were doing, but it's kind of obvious by now. StarCraft 2 commentary. This time on Delta Quadrant, we do have TLO again, if you saw the last game with TLO. This time, though, it's against, as you see right there, the blue Protoss player, KiWiKaKi. KiWiKaKi, a very predominant Protoss player. Probably one of my favorite Protoss players, KiWiKaKi there. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite. Okay, it's probably one of my favorite, at least, somewhat, I guess, non-foreign is what they call it, because, you know, non-foreign being anything outside of Korea. So KiWiKaKi definitely my non-foreign Protoss player. I really like Huck, but Huck really hasn't shown us anything lately. I guess he's been practicing a lot for the GSL, and he really hasn't been in many tournaments, and as well as the tournaments that he was in, all the MLGs and stuff like that, they are currently on break or whatever, and I have been checking their website, and there are no new schedules for the 2011 season, so I'm assuming they'll post those pretty soon. I will definitely be going to some of those because they're generally not too far, as most of you have been asking / talking about / whatever. I do have a very southern voice. There is nothing I can do about that. I am from Georgia, right outside the Athens area, right around UGA. And yeah, I'm the Southern StarCraft 2 caster, and deal with it. No. So yeah, it is going to be KiWiKaKi versus TLO here on the European server. The last game, I think, whichever game I casted, I've been casting games back to back today, because that's just what I felt like doing. So LiquidTLO, when I checked his rank earlier on the North American server, he was like platinum. Like 800 point platinum, or that's what the website said. But it does look like he is indeed a Masters League player on the European server. 3,600 point, 58% win. And KiWiKaKi actually on the European server, not European, surprisingly. He is French, but he is Canadian. He is a 3,600 point as well, but a 63% win ratio. So, again, not the best statistics to go by, but it is currently all we have to go by for now. This does appear to be a lighter game, by the way, as the colors suggest, but doesn't mean it is, and it doesn't really matter. But we do see TLO getting the speed for Zerglings. They are in, I mean, I guess all the positions are pretty much the same. Maybe this position's further. Not the best on figuring that out. Looks like this probe is going to get surrounded, though. Speed is on the way for TLO. Doesn't quite finish in time, but looks like TLO is going to just run right by some of this stuff and try to kill it, but the Stalker is out. And the Stalker very easily microed. I think even I can micro the Stalker against non-speed Zerglings. And it does look, TLO does pull off probes off the line or KiWiKaKi pulls probes off the line to deal with TLO's Zerglings. So that's kind of interesting. I guess their lings and numbers are harder to micro. And Stalker really not taking any real damage, but it does look like a couple probes have gone down for KiWiKaKi here. Even though he still has a lot more probes there, I guess TLO's making lings instead of probes, but it does look like 19 to 14. Attack is pushed away. Speed is not quite done yet. Might try to push up in there again when speed is done. No kind of wall off or anything like that, which I don't know how you play against that. If that would have been me, I would have just lost that game right there. I do play Protoss some, and I play Zerg a little bit too. It does look like KiWiKaKi is right here with a bunch of speed lings. Going to get around on this gateway that is trying to warp in. Should see a cancel on that in just any second now. Yeah, there goes the cancel. So going to delay those gateways. The warp gate is done, but when you only have one warp gate, you are not going to have that many units at all. So second warp gate, going to try to remake here, as well as a third here. So 3 gate off 1 gas here. It will be a very Stalker Zealot heavy army. Maybe some type of all-in counterattack. Very, very hard to deal with just Zerglings, and we don't see TLO transitioning in anything other than that. But units are now able to be warped in here. Chrono Boost still being spent on Nexus, though, which is surprising. Looks like somehow it just seems like KiWiKaKi's money is going to skyrocket any minute now. And it's going to be very, very hard to spend it. But with these units here in the middle line, more Zealots warping in now. 3rd gateway finishing. KiWiKaKi should be able to spend that money a lot better. TLO's got his hatchery going, trying to get drones saturated in it. Spine crawlers, I think the best thing TLO could throw down right now with these Lings. It's going to be very, very hard still to hold off this 3-gate attack here. Should see a probe follow these units down here. There it comes. Going to be throwing up a proxy pylon. Might even throw up one here and then one over here as well. So it looks like a small engagement here. Really don't think TLO should engage that. He should just back up to his spine crawlers. Roach Warren is on the way. A couple more Lings though, but he does really need to hold off on any more units until he can get those roaches out, because just pure Lings do not handle any kind of gateway pressure at all. Maybe just Stalkers, but certainly not Zealots. Zealots are crazy, crazy powerful. So KiWiKaKi instead throws down a pylon and then a Nexus, so he isn't going to try to put on any pressure as of yet. Second gas coming down. Should see KiWiKaKi take up into Colossus, perhaps. Always a good option when you see the Zerg player, stay on Lings and maybe scouted the roaches. I don't really know. Forge is coming down for KiWiKaKi. Gonna be probably get some cannons up just to deal with Lings. They're so annoying. Maybe even one back here deal with Mutalisk if he does feel that is a threat, or even if he scouts it. Should see a Robo Bay any minute for KiWiKaKi. Get an observer out, go there and scout. The observers are so cheap now. Just you can make a ton of those. You basically make 2 for the price of 1. So very, very cheap. Roaches have Roach 1 has been completed for TLO over here, and the roaches are on the way. But it does look like KiWiKaKi is going to push out. But Zelnaga Watchtower, it's very smartly being controlled by TLO there. He knows exactly what's going on. 2 spine crawlers and roaches now. Not going to be the best time to engage this, but the sentries do have a ton of energy on all of them. Yeah, plenty of force fields and guardian shield there if KiWiKaKi did decide to engage that. But I wouldn't see him engaging that anytime soon there, as he is trying to get the second base up and running. Gonna, just get a ton of units up. Be able to counter anything the Zerg has, really. We do see the Robotics Bay on the way, even a Hydrogen for TLO here, so not going to go the Mutalisk Corruptor route, which could be bad if we see KiWiKaKi go Colossus, because you want to get those Corruptors out, and Spire takes just forever to make. Stargate, though, is now reintroduced for KiWiKaKi. Probably going to see some Phoenixes out of that. I really hate when people guess what's going to be made, but that's what I'm doing. So Robo Bay and Stargate. Like I said, probably going to be Phoenixes. They're really cheap now, and they're really good. I expect, personally, to see those nerfed a little bit, maybe. Just a thought that I had, because the Phoenixes, you can mass Phoenixes, and especially against Zerg, go around picking off Overlords, and with just 2 or 3 Phoenixes early on, you can kill Queens, which just crippled the Zerg economy very, very badly. Looks like these Zerg units are going to try to break down these gold rocks, looking to secure the gold expansion sometime in the near future here. KiWiKaKi doing a great job denying this creep spread, though the creep spread is very, far to KiWiKaKi's base. I think I said KiWiKaKi's creep spread. Either way, TLO's creep spread. Observer is now out. We do see a Fleet Beacon and a Void Ray, so I was wrong and wrong. We are not going to see Colossus. We are not going to see Phoenixes. Rather, a Void Ray and a Fleet Beacon. And probably a Mothership. Actually, I think I've seen this game. That sucks. I didn't think it was that old. So, yeah. Either we're going to see carriers or a Mothership. It's always such a good unit to produce. Carriers are Fleet Beacons. Carriers take forever to make. They're really expensive, and you really need like 2 or 3 Stargates to get those out. So the only option can be a Mothership in this scenario, just because A, I think I've seen this game, and B, yeah, you wouldn't want to just have 1 Stargate producing carriers. Or maybe you would. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But either way, there are lots of units out for TLO now. If we pull up the Army tab, it looks pretty much even here. Even in supply-wise, and TLO should have more drones. No, KiWiKaKi on 60 drones. So 2 bases fully saturated. And looks like TLO barely has saturation on both his bases, as he is mining the 4 gas there. So TLO should make a lot more drones now. He's going to be way behind in minerals the whole game if he doesn't make some more drones, especially producing those very, very expensive units, Hydralisk, Roaches, and the Lings. The Lings going to try to pick up this ramp here. This 1 Zealot is, wow, not able to completely stop that. So, wow, TLO is in a huge trouble now. It does look like Zealots to make their way back here. warped a couple in even, and not as many probes as I thought would go down. Looks like still 60, but that number should update just in just a minute here, unless he just didn't get any at all, which would be huge. There is a huge battle going down over here. It does look like TLO tried to come in with those roaches and hydralisks that were force filled off, but the stalkers and this one single void ray should be able to hold off the attack. Would have liked to see that void ray micro back, just so he didn't lose it so fast. More stalkers joining in the battle here, being warped in, but this roach hydra mix is going to do a number here, and it does look like I did miss it. We do have a Colossus, extended thermal lens, and Mothership. No idea how KiWiKaKi is affording this, but either way, it's going to be a great unit composition. Once this one, wow, he had to cancel. Wow, he canceled the Colossus there, and should cancel this extended thermal lens. I don't know why you would want that up here, but the Mothership is here. Where is it at? Here it is. It's lagging my computer as it comes across the screen there. And TLO doesn't really have an answer for this. He doesn't have an Overseer inside. I do believe he has one Overseer, but it will take just a minute for it to get over there. No Overseers. And it does look like KiWiKaKi is going to be able to hold this attack off here. So very, very nicely done. He is going to let that finish. The extended thermal lens for the Colossus finish. But there are no Colossus on the field. Not even Robo Bay. Where's Robo Bay? Okay, here it is. He's remaking it. So now it's cloaked. There's nothing TLO can do except make Overseers, but Stalkers kill Overseers so fast. No blink for the Stalkers here, no Twilight Council even, so I don't even know why I said that. Income-wise, it does look like it's evened up quite a bit. TLO did get his gold base. It looks like he isn't making any more drones, though, which is just really, really strange. He has to be like, why don't I have any money? And he indeed doesn't have very much money, but it does look like another engagement from TLO is going to push up here. There are so many cannons, though. And KiWiKaKi really, oh wow, Vortex. So yeah, TLO is going to run his units. I've seen this used before. TLO just goes ahead and runs all of his units into the Vortex. So once the Vortex quits, he can, all of his units will be there, and he's not just funneling units one by one. So there are two cannons here. No Overseer though, so these units are going to try to get away, maybe just a little bit, as TLO cannot see any of these units as they are under this this Mothership here. So we should see more Overseers being morphed in on their way. Colossus production has restarted here. Extended thermal lens is done, and looks like one Colossus is almost done as well. Tunneling claws and carapace upgrade for the roaches. Gonna maybe try to get some burrow. Has it already been researched? Yeah, burrow has already been researched. No, it hasn't. Okay, I'll shut up. So burrow hasn't been researched. Maybe looking to get oh, there it is. It's going on right there. If I would have just looked up, I obviously would have seen that. Upgrades coming down for KiWiKaKi, but again, this Mothership rebuilding this energy. We'll have enough for another Vortex in just a minute here, and I do believe TLO needs to make something happen. Income tab shows 47 harvesters still. He's been on 47 harvesters for pretty much the whole game now, but it does look like TLO is going to make something happen, just as I just told him to. He's obviously listening to me on Skype, even though I don't even have him added on Skype. I don't even know if he uses Skype, but he is going to pull these Overlords with that one Overseer and do a D-drop over here in the space, it looks like. And that's going to be very, very bad for KiWiKaKi, as KiWiKaKi is pushing out across the map. Where is the Mothership, though? The Mothership's here. The drop is going to be coming in here. Looks like has not been yet spotted. Now it's been spotted. Yep. So there the drop is. Looks like the Mothership is trying to make its way up there. But looks like these roaches might be going for some of these production buildings instead. Not the best idea, as the Overseer is still here. Can pick off this unit. Should focus down that stupid Mothership there and get that out of the way so there is no more vortexes or no more cloaking. But TLO doing the smart thing again, running all his units in here. He still has units in these Overlords. I'm not sure why he's not dropping those. He should either get out of there or run those into the Vortex as well. But it does look like the Mothership still is here. 3 Colossus are out. TLO, really not much you can do here. Still no Harvesters. Does have quite of a nice income though, run off that gold base. 2 more Overseers trying to morph in here. Not sure why I decided to morph those in right there, as they just go down very, very quickly, and all these Stalkers are going to kill those remaining Overlords. TLO with the WTF. KiWiKaKi responding with a face, and definitely TLO's not really happy how this game turned out. I don't guess he is probably just being silly though. TLO not one of the players to get mad. And KiWiKaKi just says that Mothership is a good unit, and it is indeed a good unit. These burrowed roaches able to hack their way across the map, and it does look like this unit, or this huge composition of units by KiWiKaKi, did push TLO's front, and he just said GG and peaced out. So thank you guys for watching this game between LiquidTLO and KiWiKaKi here on Delta Quadrant, and I'll see you guys next time.